Today's topic of discussion is simultaneous differential equation. A differential equation in which there are two or more dependent variables, each being the function of same independent variable, usually parameter t or time t. Such equations are termed as simultaneous equations. Simultaneous equations is a familiar word with you all. Prior to the 11th and 12th standard also, in a middle school level or high school level, you were taught how to solve the simultaneous given set of equation. Suppose we have one of the equation as x plus 2y is equal to 3 and other equation as 2x plus 3y is equal to 4. How we try to simplify such kind of equation? Either we use the elimination method or we use the substitution method. How does elimination method works? We either consider or concentrate on any one of the variable, either say x or y, make the coefficients of those variables same, and then we try to add or subtract appropriately, looking at the given looking at the given equation, linear equation in two variables, right? So here if I multiply this equation 1 by 2, so this coefficient will also become 2, and then doing the subtraction of the 2 will eliminate variable x, will give you the answer in the form of y, and using that particular answer of y we can find out the value of x. This is how the usual processes of solving or calculating the solution for the simultaneous equation. Similarly, the same logic is applied for the solution of the or for solving the simultaneous differential equation. Now, how to identify that the given differential equations will be simultaneous? A differential equation in which there will be two dependent variables. So here also we have how many variables? We call this particular equation as linear equation in two variables. Similarly, the differential equation what we will be provided with will also be having the two dependent variable, and the common thing in them will be they are the derivatives with respect to only one dependent variable or usually time t. So we will be having the differential coefficients as suppose dx by dt, dy by dt. So herein I can say that these are the this is a set of simultaneous differential equation or a pair of differential equation. So how to solve them? Suppose we are given that let x and y be the two dependent variables, and let x and y be the two dependent variable and t be the independent variable. Either first eliminate x and solve y and then find the value of x, or vice versa. So here also we will be preferring the elimination method for finding out the solution of the given simultaneous differential equation. As the differential coefficient contains dx by dt or the differential coefficient contains dy by dt, we will be interested in finding out the solution of the given differential equation, which will be giving you the answer in the form of x or answer in the form of y. So very first example what we have with us is dx by dt plus y minus sin t equal to 0. Since dx by dt is a differential coefficient, x is a dependent variable, t is independent variable, y is a dependent variable, t is an independent variable. Here the differential coefficient is dy by dt. So y becomes the dependent variable, x is a dependent variable, t is independent variable. So whatever are the functions related to t, those will be transferred or transposed to the other side. Now to get the terms in the simplest form, I will consider it in the operator form. So what does the operator d should be considered over here? The operator d should be considered as d by dt. So the first equation here is converted to dx by dt is converted to dx plus y, and as I said, independent variable terms are to be shifted to the other side. So this particularly first equation is now convertible to dx plus y is equal to sin t. This equation is converted to dy plus x is equal to cos t. But as per the practice, we write down the terms into the variable form so that the second one is below the other. means x below x and y below y, so that it is convenient for us to eliminate and decide by which term we should multiply and get the answer. So dx plus y is equal to sin t, and secondly how it will be written as x plus dy is equal to cos t. Now to eliminate the variable x, I should have the second equation also multiplied by d, or if you wish to eliminate y, the second equation should be the first equation should be multiplied by y. So if I select to eliminate y, I will have to make the coefficients of y as same. Here what is the coefficient of y? 1. Here what is the coefficient of y? D. So I will have to convert or multiply this first equation by d so as to eliminate y, and coefficient of both the equations in y become same, and then subtraction will give you the cancellation of that term. So I multiply equation 1 by d and subtract that second equation from 1. So if I multiply this equation 1 by d, what it will be? D into d is d square x plus dy, and d of sin t. What do you mean by d? D is nothing but d by dt. D by dt is nothing but derivative with respect to t. What is derivative of sin t? Derivative of sin t is cos t. Second term will be as it is. What is the second term? X plus dy is equal to cos t. Now both the coefficients of y are made same. Do the subtraction. In doing the subtraction, all the internal signs are changed. So here also it will be minus, here also it will be minus, here also it will be minus. All the positive numbers or terms becomes negative. So dy minus dy is cancelled. D square x minus x can be taken common. What is left over there? D square minus 1 into x is equal to 0, and cos t minus cos t is 0. So what is the equation left with me? This shows that d square minus 1 into x equal to 0 is the linear differential equation with constant coefficient. Now I know that whenever the higher order differential equation is there, its solution is given by CF plus PI. What is a dependent variable over here? If you observe, what is a dependent variable? X. What is the RHS of the given differential equation?
0.
0.
0.
Do we need to calculate particular integral?
No, sir.
Only complementary function will give you the solution of this differential equation, right? So for complementary function, what is to be done? We need to calculate the auxiliary equation. What is the auxiliary equation given by for this? M square minus 1 equal to 0. M is equal to plus minus 1. So how are the roots over here? Real and unequal. As the independent variable is t, solution will be written in the form of t. So how is CF written as? CF is written as C1 e to the power t plus C2 e to the power minus t. So the solution is given by x is equal to CF plus PI. As particular integral is 0, only the solution will be x is equal to C1 e to the power t plus C2 e to the power minus t. Now this is the value of x we have obtained. How you can calculate the value of y? You can calculate the value of y from this equation. Derivative of x will give you the value of y if you subtract it from sin t. So derivative dx means derivative of x with respect to t. I differentiate this. Do the differentiation. Dx by dt will be c1 e to the power t derivative e to the power t. What is derivative of e to the power minus t? Minus e to the power minus t. Putting this value of dx in equation 1, क्या मिलेगा? C1 e to the power t minus C2 e to the power minus t plus y is equal to sin t. This is what the differential equation is. I substituted the value of dx, y as it is, and is equal to sin t. Transfer all the terms which are not required on the other side. So y is equal to what you are getting? Y is equal to sin t minus C1 e to the power t plus C2 e to the power minus t. So this is how we have got the value for y. X is already calculated, and hence the solution of the given differential equation, which contain dx by dt and dy by dt, are now solved with the help of the elimination method, and we have got the value for x as well as y. So similarly, we will be solving many other examples related to the simultaneous differential equation. This was the first example related to the simultaneous differential equation. Consider the second example. It is dx by dt plus 2x minus 3y is equal to t. dy by dt minus 3x plus 2y is equal to e to the power t. Now collect the terms. We represent d by dt. Capital D is representing d by dt. So it is d plus 2 into x minus 3y is equal to t. Minus 3x will be written below x. D plus 2 into y is equal to e to the power t. So first equation is d plus 2 into x minus 3y is equal to t. Minus 3x plus d plus 2y is equal to e to the power minus t. Abhi x can also be eliminated because these are of opposite sign. Y can also be eliminated because these are of opposite sign. So I multiply equation 1 by d plus 2 and equation 2 by 3. Means I am eliminating y. So multiply equation 1 by d plus 2 means it will give you d plus 2 whole square into x minus 3 into d plus 2y is equal to d plus 2 into t. Now how to simplify or open the bracket? D of t means derivative of t is 1 and 2 into t is 2t. Second equation is multiplied by 3. Minus 3 into 3 will be 9x plus 3 into d plus 2y is equal to 3 e to the power t. Now these are of opposite sign. I add equation 3 and equation 4. After adding equation 3 and equation 4, d plus 2 whole square minus 9 into x is equal to 1 plus 2t plus 3 e to the power t. Now what is d plus 2 whole square? A plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So it will be d square plus 4d plus 4. What is 4 minus 9? 4 minus 9 is minus 5. So we are getting over here as d square plus 4d minus 5 into x is equal to this. As it is containing RHS, we will be calculating the particular integral. Dependent variable taken common is x. So our solution will be x is equal to CF plus PI. From the left hand side, whatever is the polynomial, convert it into the auxiliary equation and get the roots. What will be the auxiliary equation for this? M square plus 4m minus 5 equal to 0. So the roots are 1 and minus 5. How are the roots? What is the nature of the roots here? Real and unequal. So it will be C1 e to the power minus t, C2 e to the power minus 5t. Why I am writing down answer in form of t? Because d by dt is nothing but the operator. Independent variable is t. So my answer will be written in the form of t. Now consider RHS. RHS contains three different terms. 1, 3 to the power t and 2t. What is definition of PI? PI is 1 upon f of d to be operated on the term. So I consider this 3 to the power t as one term, 2t plus 1 or 1 plus 2t as one of the term. For e to the power t, which case is applicable?
First case.
Case 1. What does case number 1 says? That replace a d by a. What is coefficient of t here?
1.
1. So replace a d by 1. And which case is this? 1 plus 2t can be considered as 2t plus 1. With what term it can be considered as? It is a case number 3 polynomial x to the power m. How many derivatives of this term will exist?
1.
What is the degree of this polynomial? And you can treat this as 2x plus 1. It is a linear polynomial. What is the degree of this polynomial? 1. How many derivatives will exist for this polynomial? Only one polynomial. What is the simplification to be done in case number 3? Denominator में से ऐसा term lowest degree term common निकालेंगे so that you have 1 plus x or 1 minus x for the binomial expansion, right? Now by applying case number 1, I substitute every d by 1. So 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 minus 5 is 0. Case fails over here. Secondly, what is the lowest degree term to be taken common? Minus 5. What is remaining in the bracket? 1 minus this particular term divided by 5. Take this to the numerator. After going this to the numerator, its power will be raised as -1. So it is of the form 1 minus x to the power -1. Right? After case failure, what is to be done? Multiply by x and differentiate the denominator. In place of x, what is the independent variable here? T. So I have multiplied
T.
by t and differentiate the denominator. 2d plus 4. Now if you put the value of d as 1, it will be non-zero. So 3 by 2, 2 plus 4 is 6. 3 by 6 is 1 by 2. This is clear. Now till where we will be expanding? Only till the first term, because only first order derivative exists. So what is expansion of 1 minus x? It is 1 plus x square. But I won't be going up to x square. I will be only expanding it up to 1 plus x. Simplify this. 1 plus d square by 5 and 4 by 5 d. D square will be 0. D will be 2. Derivative, first derivative of this will be 2. So I have written it as half t e to the power t minus 1 by 5, 1 plus 4 by 5 derivative of this, and derivative of this will be 2. 1 into this bracket will be 1 plus 2t. So half t e to the power t minus 1 by 5 multiplied by this. Simplify it, you will get the answer. This is the particular integral. Complete combined solution is CF is x is equal to CF plus PI. I have completely written down this answer. Now from any one of the equation you will have to calculate the value of y. So y मैं कहां से निकाल रहा हूं? ये इक्वेशन पर से निकाल रहा हूं, या ये इक्वेशन पर से भी निकाल सकते हो. So how is y calculated as? From the first equation, y is equal to 1 by 3 into this. फर्स्ट इक्वेशन में 3y था. ओरिजिनल इक्वेशन कंसीडर करेंगे फॉर कैलकुलेशन ऑफ द y. Do not consider the equation for the purpose of cancellation what we have generated by multiplying by the certain term. Here I have considered the equation as this equation. पहला इक्वेशन जो है ना, d plus 2 into x minus 3y is equal to t. What equation we have used? d plus 2 into x minus 3y is equal to t. So how it is to be calculated? D plus 2 into x minus t is equal to 3y, and hence y is equal to 1 by 3 multiplied by this. Now I know the value of x. Substitute this particular value of x. D का मतलब क्या होता है? What does this represent? Derivative. So when you open the bracket, derivative of this plus 2 into this will give you the simplification, and minus t. Collecting the terms of C1, C2 and adjusting the constant terms, you will get the value of y, and accordingly y will be the corresponding respective answer. So though the method of calculation of simultaneous differential equation is lengthy, it is not difficult. We have to eliminate any one of the variable, get the simplification of it, and then from that particular obtained value we try to find out the other value. Is this point clear to everybody? Now sometimes,
Yes,
now sometimes some other conditions will be imposed. If certain conditions are imposed, I will be writing down the answer for x and y. Suppose if you consider this particular example, I will be normally calculating it by eliminating, making one of the variable as same, calculate the value of x, calculate the value of y. After getting the values of x and y, use the given condition. How is the given condition to be used? When x equal to 0, y equal to 0, t is equal to 0. Those conditions will be giving you the value of C1 as well as C2. Putting those values of C1 and C2, which are arbitrary constants in the given expression, you get the value of x as well as y. I hope this pattern will also be clear. Some additional steps are to be performed, wherein using the given conditions, you will be calculating the values of C1 and C2. It is not that difficult. Whatever conditions are given in this, you have to substitute them one by one in the given expressions, and you will be getting down the values of C1 and C2. तो ये problem भी समझ में आ जाएगा how it is to be done. So these are certain problems for practice I have given to you. One of the question will contain this. I have just mentioned the operator form and given you the hint how it is to be eliminated. Initially, after eliminating y, I am getting the value of x. Using any one of the equation for y, it is giving you the value for y. Certain conditions are imposed. Say x equal to y equal to 0 when t is equal to 0. I get the value of C1 and C2. Substituting those values of C1 and C2, you get the final answer as x and y. Kindly go through this example which is provided in the PDF or the notes shared with you. Here for confusion, they are given, they have provided us with the operator. What does this operator represent actually? This operator
D.
represents D. So how the bracket will be generated? D plus 2 into x plus 3y is equal to 0. 3x plus d plus 2 into y is equal to 2e to the power 2t. And once this is converted, you have to decide either you are eliminating x or you are eliminating y. Make the coefficient same, subtract them. Mostly we are eliminating y first and getting the value of x. So I have made here coefficients of y equal. Do the subtraction. Go ahead with the calculation. It will give you the value for x as well as y. Here no conditions are given, so you can directly write down the answer in the form of C1 and C2. अगर कुछ conditions दिए हैं, we find out the value of C1 and C2 and try to find out the simplification. So this was all regarding wherein you are given with the first order simultaneous differential equation. One of the other criteria is calculation of the differential equation when it is given in the second order. So one of the example what we can discuss in the second order differential equation is a mechanical system with 2 degrees of freedom satisfies the equation 2 d2x by dt square plus 3 dy by dt is equal to 4. 2 d2y by dt square minus 3 dx by dt is equal to 0. Obtain the expressions for x and y in terms of t. Given x, y, dx by dt, dy by dt all vanish at t equal to 0. All vanish at t equal to 0 means their values are 0 at t is equal to 0. Nothing to worry. Write it into the operator form and go ahead what we did in the first order differential equation. So this equation will be written as 2d square x plus 3dy equal to 4. 2d square y minus 3dy minus 3dx x below the x plus 2d square y equal to 0. Now if you are cancelling this x, multiply by 2d. If you are cancelling y, multiply by 3 accordingly. So what to be done? I am cancelling over here x. So I will multiply equation 1 by 3 and equation 2 by 2d. So this becomes 6d square x. This becomes minus 6d square x. Cancelling them will cancel x or eliminate x. You will be left with only y. As RHS is constant, we will be applying case number 1 of particular integral. पहले मैं निकाल लेता हूँ value for y by auxiliary equation and calculating the complementary function. So auxiliary equation is written as 4m cube plus 9m. M common, 4m square plus 9. Roots, one of the root is 0, other pair is complex. So C1 e to the power 0t and complex root. So how the answer is C1 plus C2 cos 3 by 2t plus C3 sin 3 by 2t. Pi के लिए 12. 12 is nothing but 12 into e to the power 0t. Replace a d by 0. Case fail. Multiply by t and differentiate the denominator. Answer comes out to be 4 by 3t. Complete solution is y is equal to cf plus pi. Now using this particular y, we find out the at t equal to 0 we get certain expression. Now consider any one of the equation and get the value of x. Similarly, we will be getting down the value of x. Calculate the other arbitrary constant. Whenever you get all the arbitrary constants C1, C2 and C3, try to put them in the solution. You will be getting down the values of x as well as values of y. So if you have in your simultaneous differential equation the second order derivative, still the procedure remains the same. This is also one of the example which contains the second order derivative. So how it is converted to d square x minus b dy equal to 0. D square y plus b dx is equal to a. Write down x below x, y below y. Eliminate the terms appropriately. Calculate the roots. Find out the solution of the given differential equation. Once that solution is obtained, find out the other value from the same expression. Once those values are obtained, write down the solution in the given format. So these are certain examples wherein we will be discussing about, or we have shared with you the differential equations which contains the second order derivative. I hope this concept is clear to everybody. How we will be moving ahead?